Hey guys, how's it going? Been a while that you heard me, so today is a little bit more complicated. That's why I wanted to do this little video explaining you how the API works for Chibi Fighters 2. Of course, we want to be present on OpenSea, where you can trade your assets. Many of you will already know it. If you're coming over from Tron or other blockchains, OpenSea is a marketplace for your token. And of course, they require a little bit of customization. Our contract for Ethereum and Tron will be the ERC 721 standard, Open Zeppelin latest. And what they include is a token, Yuri. And in there, we can specify our API. So let's say you own token number 1, then it will show a link that will end up here. ChibiFighters.com, API, OpenSea, in this case it would be 1. Now in my example, it's number 3. And number 3 gets you all of this data. If I take this, put that in a little beautifier, it will look like so. So OpenSea can get all the data of that token. In this case, it would be a description of Chibi Fighters. It would be an external URL. It's like a little link you can click on their website. The image, of course, of the card and all sorts of other goodies, like all the attributes and a little bit extra for other projects. Anyway, long story short, so what's important in here is that you have an image, and that image will always be the card of your fighter. So it will look like so. In this case, it's not a fighter, it's a weapon. Some projects, for example, will want to have those cute little chibi fighters and not the gear they equip. And exactly for that case, there is an extra attribute at the end called fighters. It's an array containing, if the account of course has fighters, otherwise it's an empty array, but it guarantees to only display fighters. Meaning I can grab this token ID, and if I query it just like I would any other card, paste it in here, I get this JSON code, and in here I will now have, of course, the image of the card, but there is another attribute, the image fighter. And this image, on the other hand, is the cute little warrior. While the first image will be the card representation of it. So, where was I here? Whenever image fighter is present, you will get the cute little fighter. And if it's not present, then it will be a gear, skill, or weapon card. And in any case, it will have this fighters array, which definitely has a fighter in it. So if you have a project that wants to integrate those images, you can query whatever the owner has in their wallet. And if for whatever reason there are no fighters, or you queried a gear item, then image fighter will be missing, and in return you can query the fighters array. Easy peasy. Oh, last but not least, there's the external URL, which currently ends up just on a dummy website. What this will do is load the game engine and display the card, hopefully with all the gear equipped. If it's a card with skill slots that has something equipped and so on, should be a nice display here. But obviously that's still a little bit to go and a lot of work. All right, I hope I didn't totally confuse you and you can enjoy our API. There is a rate limiter though, don't overdo it. If you hammer it, then you will be banned. But it's not a long timeout. All right, bye.